Hello, hello, thank you for checking in. It is Wednesday, hump day. Thank you for checking in. And not only is it hump or humpless day, it is David Jones's birthday. Our friend, or one of our viewers here on live video. So we're gonna help him. There's YouTube starting. We're gonna help him celebrate that with the glorious song stylings of myself. Anyone with sensitive ears might want to reduce the volume, but let me say hello to everybody first. Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip Chandler and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Tomlinson and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain and Edwin QOV and Brett and Blair Cooper and Terry Sue and Jay Dolman and Cosmic Joe and Boot and Swede and Max and Kata Kata and Good Looking Guy and Sam and St. Clinton and Wing Doggy. Woohoo! Thank you for checking in, everybody. Great to see you. And woohoo! Birthday celebration salutations. As you know, for anyone who's watching, I am on YouTube and Google Hangouts. If you have trouble with the Google Hangouts, you can watch on YouTube. The lag is very short. It's only a few seconds today. And both links are on Twitter. If Linda just said, and everybody should write this quote down. Linda just says, "Sometimes I'm so smart it scares me." Well, there you go. No, no editorial commentary added. You know, I've often said that same thing myself. But David Jones says he is so smart it scares other people. That's what all the sociopaths say, David Jones. So, woohoo! David Jones says, how many sociopaths do I know? Well, I do live in Hollywood, and that's where they all come to. I probably know all of them. Yeah, it's either Hollywood or politics, actually. Right now, most of them are in politics. Yes, so, for everyone who knows, if you're a regular viewer and it's your birthday, you will be gifted with the glorious sound stylings of a happy birthday song to commemorate your special day of your naissance. So, so woohoo! Sam says he's scared of all of us. Sam says he's scared of the obvious genius that he is confronted with. So, yeah, so it's not Thursday, yeah. So, yeah, so for anyone else who wants to sing along, we're going to sing Happy Birthday to You. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, David Jones. Jazz hands. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Woohoo! Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's the Bennigan's or Friday's version. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah! David Jones says that's what this is. The little things like this is what makes living this long Seem worth it, yes. And yeah, David Jones is celebrating 77 years young today. Or give or take a decade or two. Happy birthday to you. And so what are you more excited about celebrating today, David Jones? Your birthday or hump day? Or is it kind of like an all-inclusive celebration? I'm gonna have a birthday hump today. What? No. What? So, and hello, Sam. I hope you're feeling well. Oh, David Jones says he celebrated by getting a medical treatment. It wasn't that much fun, but at least he didn't have to go to work. All right. Well, there you go. Health, self-care. And Linda's happy because she has now solved another problem with her phone. That is episode number 2,097,097 in Linda's phone quest saga. The quest for the perfect plan, perfect phone, and perfect phone case. It is a never-ending journey for Allura, filled with many highs and lows, disappointment by carriers and bandwidth and storage size and and the proper pocketbook to carry it in. Yes. It's like the rest of us. It's a small little metaphor for trying to get everything in your life to fit perfectly. Encapsulated in Allura Star's quest for her phone. It's like waiting for Godot. Godot's not showing up. You're going to be waiting all day. It's never going to happen. You never find the perfect anything. And Linda says she is pretty and cheap. Wait, no. With the phone. Linda says, scratch that cheap part. She's budget conscious. I like to call myself bargain basement or final sale. How about this? Going out of business sale. Yes. That. So, hello. I hope everybody's feeling good today. So, woohoo! Yeah, I was up. I am tired. I actually just drank a large mug of coffee. I was up until I'm now sitting like this, spread eagle in front of you. I'm really glad that the screen ends here because it would be an awkward view for you otherwise. Because my desk is right in front of the window. So yeah. Anyhow, I just wanted to share that. But I was up till 7:30 in the morning. What is wrong with me? I can't sleep. There was so much noise and stuff last night, and I literally every single noise I go, ugh, still. It's been almost a year, and it hasn't gotten less. I still, the mailman knocks on my door, I go, ah! Scream. My phone rings. Every person, and I live next to a parking lot, so there's constantly cars coming and going, stopping, screeching tires, car doors closing all day long, alarms, cars starting up, all these little sudden noises, all day long I'm like, like just these like spasms, and it's so disruptive because every time it happens, my brain goes into like panic, and it's like a jolt of electricity that completely disrupts whatever thought process I was having, and I have to start back over. It's like I believe that there's a short story called Harrison Bergeron. I think it was written by Ray Bradbury, maybe, about and I'm constantly reminded of that character because my post-traumatic stress is so disruptive to my brain process. It makes it really hard to get anything done and concentrate and focus because my thoughts are kind of like constantly interrupted and jumbled. But this Harrison Bergeron story was about a future, a dystopian future where the world has decided to make everybody equal, and in order to make everybody completely equal, physically, mentally, in every way, not just equal rights, but completely equal. That means that, say, for instance, you're very, very strong, you will be fitted by society with weights to hold you down. And if you're very, very pretty, you're fitted with like funny nose and a mask or something to cover up. So everybody is mediocrely strong or at the same level of strength. If you are very smart, you have a buzzer in your head that goes just like I'm having in my brain. So you can't complete thoughts. And if you're a ballerina and you can jump the highest, you have sandbags on you, so you can only jump. Everybody can only jump the same level of height. So everybody's fitted with these things to handicap them and keep them so that everybody in the world has the same equal strength, attractiveness, intelligence, etc. And so Harrison Bergeron, that's the setting of the story. Harrison Bergeron, who is the main protagonist, he is born tall and incredibly strong and incredibly smart and incredibly attractive. So he has more encumbrances on him than anyone ever. In fact, you can tell he's the most attractive because he's completely covered with weights and rubber noses and zapping in his head and everything. And but it doesn't stop him. He rebels. He rebels and is able to fight off all of these things and joins up with a ballerina who is also the strongest, prettiest, the most weights on her, and they join together in this revolt and fight off their equality, and then they're killed by the government. So that is the cheery vision of the future from, I believe it's a Ray Bradbury short story. You can look it up, Harrison Bergeron. But I've always remembered it. It's literally one of those few things from high school that has never left my brain, which is funny because everything else from high school has. But so anyhow, hello, Wing Doggy. So the post-traumatic stress, the effect of it on me is like that Harrison Bergeron, and that it's completely messes up my thoughts and focus and productivity, and so that I'm just like constantly like because my whole body goes, and it's not just a shake or a jump, but the chemical versions of fear and panic and anxiety, the hormones, the adrenaline that you produce, that all of the stuff that happens in your body, like chemically, neurologically, and etc., because there's a lot of different things, those all happen too, all day long, like every so it's like I'm getting jolted with electricity. Anyhow, I'm really hoping that stops. Hey, Booten Sweet says, I want to protect you, Lori. Lose the top. Thank you, Booten Sweet, for your twisted love. But yes, I am better. I am better in that I'm not upset or sad, and it's not bothering me. It's like it's happening independently of my brain, myself being upset. It's like, if you know, when you go to the doctor and you have a reflex and they hit your knee and that makes it, you know, it's, you don't think about your reflexes or things that move, or you don't think about your eyes when you blink, and all those things. So now it's a reflex. It's something physical that happens that is not, I'm not consciously aware of it. It happens on its own. So it doesn't upset me, but it does disrupt me. So I'm waiting. I've assumed all this time that it would eventually dissipate and get less and less and less. So far it has not, but I'm still hopeful that it will. Boot Swede vacillates between insults and compliments. Thank you, Boot Swede. It leaves a lot of area to cover. Linda says it happens to her too, and she concentrates on stuff. Sturgis Guy says I should move to Vail, South Dakota, population 136. Whoa! That you know, I was reading a story about there's an island off of Ireland, I believe, that was advertising for people to come and move there. I believe the island has like a population of about 60 people on the island. So, yeah, there are places in the world if you really, really want to get away from it all. Sturgis Guy says there's nothing disturbing out there. Nothing disturbing in the population 136. Wow. And somebody in that 136 is an evil, murdering sociopath just waiting to strike. Shh, don't talk about Uncle Tom. So, anyhow, but what time is it? Hang on. 37. Thank you. So yeah, so have you done anything else besides go to the doctor to celebrate your birthday? Yes, for anyone just checking in, our friend David Jones Shocker is 77 years young today. David Jones says he went to see a movie, one of those new talking movies. He saw Hell or High Water. Oh, is that? I haven't heard of that. Is that a new movie or an old movie? Said it was very good. Hell or High Water. It is in previews. Oh, okay. Who's in it? Boone Swede says, "Happy birthday, Shocker." And then, yes. And then a rambling string of insults is followed after that, Shocker, which I will leave out. Boone likes to give a little sugar and a little sour. It's very good. It's in previews with Jeff Bridges and Chris Pine. Wait, is that about like a flood or something? Or some sort of natural disaster? So, well, that's good. Doctors in a movie. Oh, wow. David Jones says it's about two brothers in West Texas that rob banks to save the family farm. I don't know who to cheer for. Should I cheer for the farmers or the police trying to catch the bank robbing farmers? Who's the good guy and who's the bad guy in this one? Well, and Boone Swede says he's a big fan of Jeff Bridges, and it's going to be a great film. Yeah. David Jones says, in this movie, the bad guy is the bank. Just trying to steal mortgages and properties away from these poor, struggling farmers. It's true, you know, there's a big problem with, you know, a few years back, when all the big banks had to be bailed out by the government and were given and loaned money. They were loaned money at like pretty much like 0% interest. Meanwhile, the banks the rest of us don't get that. The banks, you know, loan money out to people at huge interest rates. College loans are like put at like 19–20% interest. Credit cards, some credit cards have like 29% interest. So, yeah. So, that doesn't seem fair, does it? Anyhow. Yeah, so I believe there's a term for that. It's called usury. It's supposed to be a crime. Linda says, my name is Krabby Appleton and I'm rotten to the core. Ah, ah, ah. All right. Woohoo! That's an old cartoon? Oh, okay. I haven't heard that, but that's cute, yeah. Well, it sounds like a good movie. And did you have any special meal? Or are you having any special meal for your birthday? Or cake? David Jones says he's going to have a steak and a bottle of wine. All right. There you go. Woohoo. Well, happy birthday, and I'm glad we can celebrate with you. And if anyone else, you know, the rest of you, when your birthdays are coming up, you will get this same wonderful special treatment. Birthday song and mocking. Yeah. So, and it is almost 5:45, so I am just about to sign off, but I will be back. I was on time today, too. It was just crazy. But, yeah, come for the song, stay for the mocking. I will be back tomorrow, Thursday, for Stupid Question Day. Hello, and Dougie. Hello. doggy. Yes, the genius will be here tomorrow in full effect. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of geniosity flowing tomorrow, so I hope you'll have some really important questions, because I'm feeling like tomorrow I will be able to solve all of the problems of the world, and you as well. My genius will be, yeah, the genius hat is full to the brim of genius. So, the full regalia of my geniosity. So, yeah, so that's something to look forward to. So, let me say goodbye to everybody. Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Thesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip Chandler and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Ian G. Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and The Creme and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and N1QOV and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain and Blair Cooper and Brett and Terry Sue and Jay Dahlman and Cosmic Joe and Boot and Swede and Max and Kata Kata and Good Looking Guy and Sam and St. Clinton and Wing Doggy. Kisses for everybody. Bye. I love you all, and happy birthday, David Jones, and many more. Bye. Bye.